This is Fusebox, and I'm here with another champion spotlight. This one's special, like super special. Absolutely a game changer. Allure. The day that you see Allure pop out when you're pulling your ancient shards, maybe somebody will get her during this event. She might as well be a legendary. and there's so much amazing about her. We got to go over her kit. We got to start there. We have to understand what's so great about her. We're going to get into these moves, but it is all about the A1. She attacks 3 times at random. It decreases the target's turn meter by 25% on each critical hit. Now this is great getting through waves. 25%, you're obviously going to need 100% crit. There's no point in building her without crit rate because this is what it's all about. 25% of turn meter reduction on 3 random enemies every time she takes an A1. I've got an old video called It's Always Your Turn, and we go through a Doom Tower wave, I believe it was, and 3 waves, nobody ever took a turn. She was a part of that team. Just using turn meter manipulation can be amazing. You can go further than you thought you could. And the places where she's so valuable might shock you. Most of the most important places to bring Allure, she is the wrong affinity. So we'll get into that. Now, I did find out something just the other day. This move is not bad at all. When you're going through waves, it attacks all enemies twice. Each hit does a 30% chance of placing decreased defense, and she can place sleep on for 1 turn on the entire enemy team if she hits the decreased defense, or if someone else takes her defense down, she'll place sleep. Definitely nothing wrong with this. It is the small version of decreased defense, so you may want another debuffer to put the big version up, but still the sleep can keep people off of you, especially if you're manualing. Sleep's not a very strong move, but it does keep people down for a turn if you don't touch them. And then Hellish Blaze attacks 1 enemy, has a 30% chance of inflicting a critical hit. You're going to build her with 100% crit anyway. It'll ignore 50% of their defense. Now, I found out just the other day that this is a godlike attack. I would have never guessed it. Never built her out for damage because you need her to survive. But we may explore this, or at least soon. This is a single target attack, but if it hits like top 15% in the game, and this actually is a strong attack, then she might actually be worth building out for damage. Now, that being said, you notice I have no books on her. That's not an accident. That's not the lack of books, because I've had her for a while and use her everywhere. She doesn't need books. To get what you need out of her, she needs 0 books. She just needs 100% crit rate and an A1. But now other than this cooldown, which I guess wouldn't be bad because she tends to use her A1 if they're over 50% turn meter, I don't think it would mess with her AI. Booking this out and this out, I might actually go ahead and try this out and show you guys. If I come out with a part 2 to this, it's going to be because she does more than the amazing stuff she does now. But trust me when I say, you need no books on her to get out of her what you can do. And her affinity is going to trick you, because let's the places she's great at. Number 1, Fireknight. She is the Fireknight queen. When you come in here, let's we don't have to go crazy here. Allure is going to never let this Fireknight take a turn. Period. 100%. Let's get this. I'll tell you what, where's Seal? Let's take Seal, make sure. I'll go ahead and bring Krutraxa and Seal. They'll help speed this up a little bit. What we're going to watch is Allure. She's the wrong affinity. Let's slow this down a little bit. Here she goes, putting the weak version of decreased defense and sleep on 2 of them, or 3 of them. Unfortunately, they take a hit, and it does no good. You'd want a manual if you wanted to make use of that, the actual sleep. But her A1 should be coming around on a wave. Let's see, she's next. No, after Cold Heart. Right here. All 3 of them, turn meter decreased. It's super amazing. Now I'm going to speed this up. Let's get through these waves. She's here for the boss. Seal's here to make sure she gets there. I've got tons of multi-hitters to take the shield down, including Allure, with a 3-hitter on her A1. So remember, as long as she crits, 3 hits on the Fireknight means 75% reduction. If one of them is a weak hit because of her affinity, you're still getting 50% turn meter reduction out of her. It's absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Now, Seal will pick her back up. That's why I threw her in here. So the idea... Now, if she actually does huge damage, think about going through these waves. We're going to go back and look at how I actually have her built and the things you definitely need. And there may be a part 2 coming to this. I'm ready to find out. The numbers have never lied to me before. So if she actually does big damage, we could really up our game. Now on the Fireknight, we're going to slow this down. 3 hits coming in here. The shield blocks the ability to do the debuffing. We got 1 more hit. The shield will be down. Now we need turn meter reduction. Alright, so here we go. Turn meter all the way down to 0. He'll never take a turn. As long as that turn meter gets up around halfway, she'll always use the A1. She won't use it, like here, she's coming up now. She'll use another move, which means she might use her harder hitting moves. Once it's over 50%, she takes it right back down. She got some weak hits, not a problem. Let's speed it up a little bit. We're watching right here. Every time she gets a move, watch that turn meter drop. Once the shield's down, you won the fight. That's I say it every time I get on this guy, and that's because of Allure. Obviously, Cold Heart can take it down 100%, but only every now and then. Seal can do a little bit, but you see that? Just gone. She, being the wrong affinity, it's amazing what she does in here. Let's look at her build. Let's talk about what's necessary to make sure you get this out of her. Again, books are completely unnecessary to get that use out of her. Now we're gonna eventually explore that damage because I'm actually surprised by that. When it comes to her build, you've got to have accuracy. Make sure you're at least 220. That way she can go in there. You're gonna probably want her in Doom Tower. I'll show that in just a minute too. So, there's nothing wrong with going over the normal 220 on accuracy, but definitely hit 220. You do want her fast. You want her to be useful. She has to come around and get those. You want multiple hits per each turn of the Fireknight so that you're guaranteed to keep that turn meter all the way down. Don't worry about her attack. Now I'm saying that, finding out she's actually a heavy hitter, but you definitely want high crit rate. I can't believe I'm at 94%. But you know how it goes. I guess it's good enough that she's been working for me. You want to be right at 100% crit rate though. It's all based on her critting, and that's it. Accuracy, crit rate, speed. The rest is just a bonus. Now masteries. Do I have a free reset? Let's do this live. I mean, we might as well. We know we want accuracy out of her. That's how old she's been around a while. I've never gone back over it. Evil Eye. I probably do want the set boosts. We'll worry about that later. We do want to get damage out of her. We want crit rate. We want that 100%. And honestly, as of right now, I would go straight down. I would take Life Drinker to help keep her alive. She's squishy. Now we've got to get over, so extra damage, we want that, and that leaves you options. You can get shielding when she kills. We could just take extra damage on her A1 every time she uses it. She's going to use it a lot. We'll take that. I wonder about Sniper. I don't really plan on having a lot of dead allies. The extra turn on sleep's not a big deal. There's nothing great there. So whatever you take is going to be fine. This would be more what I would suggest. She's, help keep her alive, boost her damage. I could see this getting a little bit more interesting over here when I actually book her out and re-gear her for damage. Again, let me just keep that up because this is what I would suggest. If you don't need this, I would clearly just go pretty much straight down into Retribution, probably deterrence as well. But all in all, we didn't change anything on her use. Let's go to the Doom Tower. How fortunate are we? We are on the Scarab boss. Absolutely perfect. Okay, this is perfect. So my team, I have to try to remember. I've got a shield set on. Now the Scarab boss, you can't attack him without a shield, but you can keep that turn meter pretty low. So what I do is I increase my speed in all battles. I put Haikatoon into a shield set. So I start every round with a shield. That way I don't have to worry about what move I'm on. Also, she boosts my speed, and she has turn meter drop. Not very big, but she can drop his turn meter, and she can put slow on him. Once that slows up, this fight's pretty much over. Where is my man? Armiger. He's strictly here for the same reason that I'm bringing my Allure. It takes a lot of turn meter control to keep this guy down. We also have to get rid of, I don't want to take the wrong one, 186 speed. One of my Cold Hearts is built in a destroy set. Are they both the same speed? $175. I have to real quick go check which one it is. Okay, it was my faster of the two. So Cold Heart is in a destroy set to take his max HP down. So is Armiger. You've got to get that max HP as low as you can. The purple bar above the Scarab's got to go down so you can do real damage. In the meantime, they'll be able to do big damage once we get to the end. Haikatoon makes me fast, slows him down, a little bit of turn meter, tons of turn meter with Allure that I just clicked on. Like, why do I do that? There she is. Miscreated monster puts up a shield for 3 turns, and then he comes back around and puts it back up every 3 turns. So we're going to go through here. Really, we don't care what happens during the waves, so we're just going to let it auto through these waves. Let whatever happens happen. Okay, so we're at the Scarab boss. We've got a shield set on, so we got 3 turns of a pretty decent shield. We can start just trying to tear into him. We need this turn meter down. We need this purple bar down, which you do by taking max HP damage. So we're just going to attack him, hold on to that shield. This is where Allure hopefully will not get. She has the wrong affinity, just like on Fireknight. As long as they're not all weak hits, she just tears him down. I'm going to save my Heartseeker. We need to get that purple bar down. So let's take a big hit. Look, there's about a quarter of it. We can boost our team speed, so we outpace him. Armiger does just like Allure. We'll go ahead and practice. Good practice to start putting that shield on now. All Allure's going to do is A1 and hope not to get weak hits. That's it. That's all she's going to do for me. In my A1, because of my masteries, I've got some turn meter control. I'm going to use that from time to time. We're hoping to land slow. Now we're in a good spot. We could probably come around and do a big hit. I must not have Armiger in his set, which is fine. I thought I had him in destroy set. So now it's all up to Cold Heart to take care of that purple bar. Absolutely fine with me. We'll try for some turn meter. Didn't get it there. So the shield's starting to wear down. Miscreated should be ready next turn to put it back up. You can't hit this guy without a shield on. So this is where we put it back up. We got 3 more turns, not having to worry about it. Time to get that turn meter back down between Allure. And now we got another big slam. Now you see we can boost our team. You see that purple bar is almost gone. If I get around to Cold Heart one more time, we're going to be in super good shape. And I'm just going to A1 with Armiger and with Allure pretty much all the way through this fight. Miscreated will use his shield every time it's up. No point in waiting and taking a chance. He's going to use it every time it's up, and we're going to always we're not going to let that turn meter get up here out of control. If we do, and then we land a weak hit with Allure, we're going to be in trouble. So we're going to A1 every time until we know we've got it beat. And see, right here, you'd be tempted to start trying to smash through him. Got to keep that turn meter down, or you're going to lose the fight. We'll basically get around to that Heartseeker one more time, and it's over. Once you land a buff, by the way, it's there forever, because he's never going to get a turn. He's so easy if you have the pieces you need. If you didn't have Allure, I think that 2 Armigers would do it. But since we're on the Scarab boss, bring a shield set. Bring a shielder that can lay a shield for as long as the cooldown is to get back to that shield. 3 for 3, 2 for 2. Metal Shaper is now known to be really good at that. Somebody that hits hard, like Royal Guard actually would work. Cold Heart, Armiger, put them in a destroy set. I suggest Cold Heart if you have her, because she also takes turn meter down, and then bring turn meter manipulation. That Scarab boss is easy. I mean, that took 4 minutes. I could have stopped talking, did it a little bit faster, but so easy to do. So easy to do. I need to push this Doom Tower. I don't know why I'm taking so long to do it. Anywhere you take Allure, we'll keep this short. You see what she does. Anywhere you take her, she's 100% going to keep people locked up. Like I said, I have a video called It's Always Your Turn, and it's amazing what her and others like her can do. But she's like the best. Fireknight, you're struggling, all you got to do is get her to the boss, and she'll take care of the rest. Everybody, it doesn't matter how long it takes. It's a 100% win. Once she gets her A1 off and that shield's down, it's over. And don't forget, a 3-hitter on her A1 means she helps take that shield down. And I will be coming back and doing a new video on her. She needs 0 books to do everything you just saw. Completely no point in wasting them if that's what you need her for. But I'll find out. I'll do it for you. I'll put some books on her. And when that day comes, we'll find out if she is as good of an attacker as I think she might be. I'll re-gear her. I'll redo my masteries, and we'll find out together. Until next time, guys, if you get Allure, consider yourself lucky. I mean, the day you get her, you know you're going to beat Fireknight. I mean, you're still going to have to build a team around her, and you're going to have to get her to that boss. Everybody gets Seal of the Drakes. She'll almost guarantee that happens, so there is reason to celebrate if you pull Allure. Alright, again, until next time, enjoy the grind.